like it's been a minute since I've achieved an amazingly, extremely, just great live. And I'm gonna send out one email so we can instantly get started. So let me just grab this link first. Share. And let me tell Jarvis to write me a message slash email uh for everyone to watch this pop-up teaching of how to improve your content for February um via my YouTube. Here is the link. Okay. All right. Thank you, Shanae. Shanae working. Okay, so boom. This way I can just send this out and y'all get to see it here, but we're gonna be here talking. I'm gonna still share my screen too, okay, y'all? I'm doing this in place of Monday because y'all, we moved our encouragement call to make it a podcast, but we're still working on the development of it. So this is kind of like that fire stuff that y'all get in between the gap. Uh and lucky y'all, because nevertheless, we still dedicated. Okay. Boom. Okay. So send this out. Okay. And then let's go to my networks and drop it. Hey, Sherelle. Okay. So this is going to be real interactive. So as long as y'all engage, and the more y'all engage, the more this going to get better. And the more y'all engage and tap. I want the taps to be, oh, y'all doing the thing because we at 10.7. I want the taps to be high tonight. I want, where do we get the notes? I'm going to make it a freebie for y'all. I'm gonna make it a freebie for you. You're gonna be able to watch this on a replay and you're gonna be able to get notes. Okay. So I'm gonna make it a freebie for y'all. But y'all know I'm gonna have a call to action for y'all too. I'm gonna have a call to action for you now. So some of y'all might as well get ready. Cause I'm gonna run me some commercials. I'm gonna run me some commercials now. If ain't nobody else go do it. She said, I like that. Well, if you was in Beat Life, you would get that all the time. See what's happening? Because usually they get it either way it go. Yeah, thank you, Lakeisha. And y'all share. Everybody share this with 10 people. Everybody share this with 10 people. And listen, put something in the message when you share to them. So don't just share it and they don't say nothing. When y'all tap all their names, it give a little message box right there. Shoot, if you got friends, communities, text it to some people. Let's make it an epic night for this hour. We're gonna make it a power hour. So I'm gonna stop probably about 8:30 at the most. Cause we gotta cook and eat. I got a bunch of clothes to fold. I'm already a little wore out today because I was outside. Uh, but I want to make this epic. If I'm gonna do it, because I don't even be over here like that no more. As far as the TikTok side, YouTube, shout out to the replay viewers, the replay gang, and y'all who are live on the YouTube. I can't see y'all comments right now, but nevertheless, it's okay. Okay, so let's send this to them. And then let's drop this in school and we're gonna be all right from there. Boom. Okay, hold on. I need to go back to that message. And then we can start. And I hate that it won't let you see what you put after you did that, but I know where to go get it from. Yeah. What we doing? So tonight we are doing how to improve your content for February. So I'm going to talk about a few different standpoints from what y'all gave me. So it is not a random thing. But I told them I want this to be if this is my opportunity to see who tuned in because either it's only y'all who need and want help, or we just ain't pushing it out to people yet. But I told them I want 100 people in here. So we working toward 50K taps. They gonna be commenting and engaging. Because it's like a pop-up. It is on YouTube as well. If anybody go over there, but I can't see y'all comments because I moved my tablet, which I need to just go get it, but still. I like right now, I like for y'all to be here if y'all wonder. How to improve your content for February pop-up class. Okay, so now I think I'm just about all set. And let's send this out. Okay, so I want to see the comments on the YT side, y'all. So let me do this real quick. Because it's only right if we do it right. I'm gonna read back through the feedback and the questions we got because that's going to help me to be able to properly tell y'all and answer everything y'all said y'all got going on. Okay. All right. So everybody put a 100 in the chat, and then we go start from there. Okay. Everybody put a 100. Do everybody got their shares out? Everybody got their shares out? Because y'all know me, I turn this off because I got class tomorrow. So do everybody got their shares out? Because you know me, I turn it off and just tell the Beat Life people tomorrow. But we can work tonight. I want to help y'all. Let's see. I'm working. Okay.
7? I wasted my whole time watching TV at 6, so I have to take my back.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you came in as a responsible young man. So definitely go take your bag. Okay. So let me make sure I can see these comments and then we'll go from there. Y'all got y'all shares out? And we almost hit 20K. Come on. All right, y'all ready? All right, so now I can see on both sides. All right. Okay. I didn't lift this up here so I can. Okay. You tapping. So y'all must really need this, and I like it. I like that y'all need it. I like that you like it. Okay. Boom. So let's get started. I want to let's close out a few things. Okay. So here are so we're doing content strategies for February for anybody that just came in. So I took a couple notes and then I'm gonna go back to a piece. But we're literally going to talk about content for February. So I'm gonna read off these questions, then we go dive in. Okay. Thank y'all for still sharing. Um, So what is the challenge of your content besides consistency in posting? That was the first question that I asked. So besides consistency in posting, what is the challenge? And we had some people say not knowing what kind of content to post. We also had making a content schedule to post. We also had pivoting to a different category. We also had consistent quality engagement. We had bored with my own content, and then we had matching your content to what your audience wants. Okay. So those are the top that I'm going to be discussing. Okay. So those are the top that I'm going to be discussing. So the first thing I'm going to go into is mindset. Okay. Let's talk about mindset. So I'm going to slow walk this thing so that we can get it right. Okay. So I want everybody to put it in the chat mindset. Thank y'all so much for y'all who tapping. Thank you for investing in, because it's boring if you ain't got people following through. Okay. So we almost at 20K. Y'all showing out. I'm gonna have to do something else for y'all. Thank you, man. Cause y'all got going on is because it's Black History Month, and y'all like, listen, I got my own Black history right here with CEO Coach Matt. All right. Okay, so mindset, right? So let's give a few things to mindset. And this contributes to some of those things that we talked about, right? So who struggles with mindset? Who struggles with mindset when it come down to your content? Put me in the chat if you struggle with mindset. Put me in the chat if you like, yeah, it's in my mindset towards it. And I'm gonna give y'all a few gems to take away, and we're gonna kind of bounce back and forth and then go to the next thing. Okay. So your number one thing when it comes down to mindset is that you have to understand that your content is about them, not you. Okay? So I want y'all to put that in the chat. I ain't gonna work y'all too much, but I do want y'all to put that in the chat. It's about them, not me. Put that. It's about them, not me. The content is about them, not me. Even if in the video it's about you, it ain't about you. It's about them, not me. It's about them, not me. That's the first thing I want you to understand with mindset. And I want y'all to tell yourself this every day. It's about them, not me. So your content, to kind of break that down real quick, your content is for the people. So it has to connect with them more than it does you. Like, so you're not oh, this gonna be good. This ain't Facebook back in the day. So some of us, we still have a consumer mindset toward content, which makes us say, y'all know how FB used to have that thing and it say, what you thinking or what's on your mind. Some of y'all, you still see content that way. And you be like, I don't want to tell people what's on my mind, so I ain't post nothing. That ain't what we asked you. Ooh, these getting good already, ain't it? Listen, when it comes to marketing content, we did not ask you what's on your mind. Yeah. We did not ask you, hey, hey, Angela, we didn't ask you what was it. This ain't FB. This ain't your cousin them, your mama them. So already, is anybody already in a place where you shifted my mindset towards it already? When you are marketing in your content, nobody asked you what's on your mind. So when you give back the answer, I don't want to talk. I feel this way or I feel that way. I don't feel like talking to somebody. That's the worst content that you could actually put out. Now, pop quiz. You have to get over this, but the closest place to where you can put out what you actually thinking and what you got going on today goes in what type of place in your content. What if I was to tell y'all, put that in this type of place, where would I tell you to put it at? Somebody put that in the chat. What you got going on, what you ate today, come on, in your stories. In your stories. That's why, to be honest, if you miss a day in your stories, I ain't really tripping. Ain't none of us really tripping if you miss a day in your stories. I pray you don't. But if you for real just don't, I ain't dropped nothing in the stories today. I ain't really tripping because I didn't really have it to give. Here's mindset. So me equals stories. This is mindset. We talking about mindset to your content in February. Me equals stories. Whatever I got going on, that go on in my stories. Whatever I'm eating, that go in my stories. Whatever I'm seeing, whatever I'm doing in my stories. For instance, this weekend, right? What y'all saw me do in my stories? Somebody tell them what was one of the things y'all seen me doing in my life, in my stories over the weekend? What was I doing? What was I doing? We helping with mindset for y'all that's just coming in. We talking about content strategies for February. I went to the movies. Okay, what else I did? Somebody say I did some motivation. I did. What else I did? What was in the stories? What was about me? What was just me just doing in the stories? Taking pictures. Did I take some pictures? Taking pictures of what? I went to a baseball game. I went to one today. My niece softball game. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Shanae. You working. Come on, you and T in here working. Right. So y'all see how my stories contributed to, matter of fact, I'm going to ask y'all instead, how did that make y'all feel? Y'all know I'm a CEO coach. You know I help you with your business. You know I help you with your content. You know I help you with that. But when you saw that in my stories, how did it make you feel? How did it make you think? Like you have other life going on. Yeah, see, I felt included. It was nice to see family time. It was relatable. Yeah, because some of y'all didn't know I had no niece play college softball. So it was like, oh, that cool to see. They out watching this niece play college softball. Y'all see me watch the Dog Man movie. Y'all see me watch, because we went to the movies Thursday too, so we can kind of include that. You have fun outside of business. See, come on. You do regular family things. Yeah. So my stories, me showing me, did all of that. So in my mind, I just don't change that. I know it's cool, number one, for me to share what I got going on in my stories, because what it's going to do to people is it makes me more relatable. So people who may be tired or fed up of all the marketing and advertising that's going on in the world, guess what they get to see me do? They get to see me and see me just do life. Like, oh, also some of the people who make money online, they do just be doing life. They do have fun. And y'all see me prioritizing. Because y'all know I'm working out, but you see me prioritizing, right? All right. So that's mindset. That's mindset. And I really want to stick those two there. Your content is about them, not you. And then when it comes to me, everybody, when it comes to us, we put that in our stories. Just that by itself. I'm not going to overload y'all because I really want to help y'all for February, okay? YouTube people, let me see what they saying. Yep, they say it felt inspired. Yep, stories. Yep, it's about them, not me. Yeah. So in my stories, I'm feeding them me. So all that y'all got going on this week, put it in your stories. Matter of fact, I'm going to put under each of these, I'm going to put assignment. And your assignment for the mindset portion is put what you have going on, what you thinking, and what you doing in your stories. Okay? Y'all got me? Everybody type stories in the chat if you got it. Me, stories. So for the month, this in the whole month of February. So if you like, I'm eating something and it tastes really good, where you gonna put that in your stories? When you like, this something cool in my city that I don't usually see, I'm gonna put that in my stories. When Tisha sees something that makes her think about budgeting, she may see a price change or something. She go pull out her phone, she go wipe her lens, and she go put it in her stories. Okay. Okay. When she almost buy something that she don't really need, she gonna say, y'all, this is where your budget discipline come in at, because I almost bought this, but this ain't in the game plan. That's helping somebody right there. Y'all follow me? You put it in your stories. Okay. So mindset for February is that the content is not about me, it's about them. But where I can put me at so people know me more is I can put that in my story. Some of y'all gonna be fire when it comes to your stories. And stories, now there's a platform that Dave's been pushing. Shout out to Dave. And I'm gonna back up on it, right? Where you can put all of your story type content. You can still be in the YouTube. We got plenty of people in the YouTube. Where besides your stories, you got stories on TikTok, stories on FB, stories on IG. You even got stories in LinkedIn. Where is the platform where I can go get monetized off my stories? Which platform is that? We talking. I'm helping y'all already. I'm getting a little turned up. What platform is that? Now we got stories for FB and that. There you go, Snapchat. Listen, and y'all know what's dope? Here's a strategy. So for each of these, I'm gonna make sure I give y'all adequate strategy. You can take what you put in your stories. Let's say you post it in your stories first. If you do, and it just go. Because you may be like, I don't want to post it 2 or 3 different places. It ain't got to be everywhere. Take that pressure off, okay? If I'm putting it in IG and it's cross posting to FB, good. And then I put it also in TikTok. So I got 2 places I posted it. At the end of the day, go save your stories. Now, I like shooting it in my phone and then posting it there because I already got it. But some of y'all will post it in your stories. And you can do this in reverse. Go save them from wherever they posted it and then go put them in Snap. And now you got them all in there. Y'all see how that work? Y'all see how that work? Somebody type work in the chat if you like, hold on, coach. You helping me out. Hey, Tori. Be like, hold on, coach, you help me out. Yeah, listen. Record on your phone, because by the time you put it in 2 platforms, you ain't going to feel like putting it in the 3rd one. But if you already got it, or let's say, like I say, you just do it in IG, you ain't got to use your TikTok stories. I would love it if you do, but I'm being extremely realistic with y'all. You may not, that's maybe overdoing it for you. So if you even just in your stories in IG, see this, boom, it's already there, it's already there, it's already there. At the end of it, set an alarm in your phone, and at the end of the day, go say, let me save these stories from my IG, or I already got it on my phone, go post them in your Snap. Spotlight. And what I like in Snap, you could just click all of them, and then boom. Okay? Okay? Hey, y'all, I feel like we finna walk the dog and paint the back porch in just these few minutes by itself right now. I'm just slow walking it. This all February. We go commit to doing this, okay? We simplifying it right now. I just gave y'all a simple assignment. Simple. Y'all, simple. Simple. Remember, this is content strategies for February if consistency wasn't a problem. Because, and the reason why, if y'all like, why you wouldn't address that though? Because that stuff is, I coach that because I have to, not even because I want to. Just to commercial break that real quick. The reason why I'm not going to talk about consistency is that we solved that already in Beat Life. Somebody put a 100 in the chat, just let me know. Like, the first thing you get in Beat Life is time management, your routine. So if you following a routine, so what I'm really kind of making y'all do is boss up. You get what I'm saying? I fuss about that stuff sometimes, but that's unfair to everybody else who doing their job. Like you talking about stuff be coming up, you still got to do it. Stuff come up for me too. I still did it. So if everything is prioritized, that's not a problem. You get what I'm saying? You got to play the game to even think about winning the game. If you don't play the game, you of course had no chance of winning. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So if you really want it, I can give you the pattern to win. But the first thing you got to do, you got to show up. There's no coaching to. Oh, come on, somebody. There is coaching to showing up, but today there's no coaching for showing up. I want you to do that part because if you show up, you're gonna be way more likely for ready and way more likely for results than anything. So that's why we going past that. Okay, so for y'all that's just coming in, content strategies for February, y'all doing a good job. We at 27.2K taps. We running to 50, and we're talking about what are the challenges for content besides consistency of posting. And so in mindset, we just went with stories, and we acknowledge that the content ain't about us, it's about them. Now, let's talk about marketing. So y'all put marketing in the chat. I want everybody to come on, YouTube people, put marketing in the chat. So now let's talk about marketing. So if we like, okay, I talk about me in my stories, but now I got to do some marketing. I got to do some marketing. I talked about me in my stories, but now I got to do some marketing. I got to do some marketing. Because if I ain't marketing, I ain't making no money unless I'm monetized, which is going to be the next one. We're going to do marketing, and then we're going to do monetization, okay? We're going to do marketing, then we're going to do monetization. So if in my stories, that's the place where I'm allowed to put me, the number one thing to your marketing is, and I want everybody to, if you're writing it down, you can write this down, but remember, I'm going to give y'all these notes as a freebie. Your number one thing that you want to say, and it's crazy because it's the opposite of what we used to think when we was a consumer, okay? So now we think about the customer, and instead of what's on my mind as the owner, we're going to say what's on the consumer / customer / client. That way, no matter what type of business you in, it fit mine. It's good already. And to shorten that up, y'all know I'm going to say, what's on their mind? Somebody put that in the chat. What's on their mind? What's on their mind? It's so good. It's so many people missing this. Some of y'all, you can take a share break. I'm going to keep going, but y'all need to share this with your friend who you want to see win. What's on their mind? In my stories, I share what's on my mind so that I got the relatability. But as the business owner, all I did was stepped out of, oh, what's on my mind to what's on their mind. Anybody feeling it already? Now, whatever is on their mind is what I would call, hold on, I can't see. So what's on their mind is what I'm going to put in what I call messaging. This is one of B's favorite things. She had a really good coach, not me. I'm a really good coach, but who talked to her about messaging. Man, I forgot I still gotta fix my app, y'all. I gotta delete that doggone app out of my computer and put it back on. So YouTube, if this cut off, we gonna cut it right back on, okay? So if y'all gotta leave, just come right back, okay? Because I messed up. And my Zoom is stuck on 40 minutes, even though I pay $75 a month for it. And I know some of y'all like, how do you pay $75 a month for this? It's so I can have more than 100 people in my Zoom. But I got to delete the app, and I forgot to do it today. But anyway, messaging. Y'all put messaging in the chat. Messaging. So what's on the consumer's mind? Messaging. So their messaging, so the messaging is I need to contribute to their mind. But from the messaging, I need a formula. Y'all ain't got to type this in the chat, but I need a formula. I know I got a message I got to put out, but I need a formula. Okay? So this is what I got to do. So if messaging is there, my formula needs to be problem plus solutions equals purchase. This is kind of a bland one, but problem plus solutions equals purchase, okay? So in my messaging, I need to acknowledge a problem or a pain point. I don't always have to, but if I want to get a purchase, I got to give them something that do something. Y'all follow me? If I want them to purchase, I got to give them something that do something. So problems, which comes from pain points, plus solutions equals a purchase. Because I'm telling you that this thing I got solves this problem. Somebody got it in the chat if you got it. This problem you have, this thing I got solves the problem that you have. Now, in that formula, all I got to do is I got to show in or tell you that. Okay? And I'm going to give y'all more than one formula as well. I'm going to give y'all more than one formula. I'm going to give y'all more than one formula. Okay? So y'all got that one? So the first formula is problem, which has the pain point in it, plus solutions equals purchase. Problem plus solutions equal purchase. So I need to acknowledge the problem in my content. I need to put out the solutions. And then my CTA, and listen, because not all of your content can have a CTA, because we talk about that, right? If your content got too many CTAs in it, your content won't get pushed. So that's where show in or tell come in, okay? So if I'm showing it to you, it makes it obvious. If I'm showing it to you, okay? So here's another formula, okay? Here's another formula. We're walking this down, which is trend / relevant. You got to put these together because they are either or. Trend / relevance plus product / service equals what word I want to use for this? Engagement. Engagement. So this formula is trend / relevance or relevant plus product / service equals engagement. Y'all got it, huh? Yes, it is. Y'all got it? So somebody, I know some of y'all gonna be like, you got to help break this one down for us real quick. Listen, this is what we did with the Hillman Top. So some of y'all missed it, but in Beat Life, we had like 15 people, at least 10 viral in Hillman Top and their accounts grew. Followers grew and what group? Engagement. Why? Because we put what we did in a trend. Best trend that could be out to start the year because we was already talking about what we do. We put that out in the trend. We had a product / service that we disguised inside the content, and it caused engagement. Quick example of that real quick, right? Bree, who teaches Canva, did Canva one-on-one. So she was like, hi, I'm here to teach y'all Canva one-on-one. And then she told them, make sure you download your syllabus engagement. So freebie counts as engagement. You get what I'm saying? Putting them on the email list, you can engage with them. People followed her because of engagement. Be Budgeted did the same thing. She was like, hey, you guys, this is financial budgeting 101. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure you go get your download. Boom. So we as a business community took advantage of a trend. Put 5 emojis in the chat if you like, wait a minute, Matt, you cracking the code. So in February, to bring this all together, you have to pick a formula. You have to pick a formula that's going to contribute to the message for all of February. So if you see a trend, you can ride that trend in February. So here's what we're solving. I don't know what to post. Ride the trend. Ride the trend or ride what's relevant. Okay? Ride the trend or ride what's relevant. Y'all follow me? Ride the trend or ride what's relevant. That's all you're doing. I'm either riding the trend or I'm riding what's relevant if I use that formula. If there is a problem, I'm riding that problem. So whichever formula I choose, I'm going to ride that. My messaging is where I get my point across. So everybody, and I'm going to type that in here. What's the points? So all y'all in your brand, you have to have a point you're getting across. Tisha's point is that you can save money. Shanae's point is that you can do email marketing. I wanted to be more detailed in that, but for some of y'all, it can be as simple as that. Skin Deep is skincare. You can have great skin going into the spring. That's the point she's proven. So your messaging is, what would you say to the consumer in a conversation? What would you say to them? So it has to sound like them, not like you. Come on, somebody. So my formula is just how I'm distributing it, but does it sound like them? So this is a thing I want y'all to do to work on y'all messaging. YouTube, I promise y'all, I apologize, but it go cut off and I want y'all to come right back. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do it so I can keep going. I can't stand this. But I use the